and the tragedy, recommended by smiling meat. Why are we made to consent to the pig on the signboard? Walk down the street and they are everywhere. A signboard of a cheerfully laughing pig wearing a chef's hat, enthusiastically recommending its own meat, saying, "It's delicious." Or a chicken holding a skewer, smiling in pure satisfaction. We pass by without a second thought, treating it merely as a shop trademark. Sometimes we even smile and say, "How cute." But stop for a moment and think, why are those who are about to be butchered and served on our dining tables wearing smiles that seem to celebrate their own fate? This signboard is not merely an advertisement, it is a psychological filter designed to offset and preemptively nullify the guilt of taking a life that we humans ought to feel, using the character's smile as a shield, propaganda named consent, by being shown the illusion that they are gladly becoming ingredients. We unconsciously receive a letter of indulgence. They affirm their own fate, recommending their own deaths with a smile. Because such an illusion of consent exists, we can erase the dissonance of guilt and happily gorge on roast pork and yakitori with peace of mind. This is an exceptionally cunning psychological manipulation conducted by the ruling class, humans, against the subjugated class, the food. Perhaps we are protecting the peace of our dining tables by forcing them into a performance that affirms their death. The anesthetic of thought-stopping called cute. Why do we fail to notice the unnaturalness of the animals on these signs? It is because we use the word cute as an anesthetic to halt our own thinking. The logic dictates, if a cute character is recommending it, this must be a peaceful and correct food culture. This rigid stereotype masterfully averts our gaze from the cold reality of the meat processing floor. To remain elegant consumers, we assign them the grueling role of beautifully packaging death, our unawareness. The fact that we feel nothing when we see a laughing pig on a sign might just be the form of a profoundly everyday, yet undeniable dystopia that supports our current food culture when you lock eyes with the pig on the sign. If you were to lock eyes with that signboard on the street, could you truly smile back? Our daily lives are woven from this unconscious complicity. Of course, it is difficult to live by rejecting everything. However, it should be possible to spare a moment's thought for the silent screams hiding behind the signboard's smile. When we become aware of the reality lurking beyond cute, that signboard will no longer reflect a mere advertisement, but a tragic monument of stripped dignity. To enjoy a delicious meal while simultaneously confronting the structure behind it, taking on both of these simultaneously might be the sole act of sincerity imposed upon us as the ruling class. The next time you lock eyes with them on the street, what will you think?